Great afternoon, wonderful people. My name is Kirk Francois, and you're tuned in to Kirk Knows PV, Real Estate and Lifestyle, where I help Canadians and Americans buy, sell, and live better in Puerto Vallarta. Today, we're in the wonderful neighborhood of Versalles. We're gonna take a look at a pre-construction named Central Residences. It's an absolutely fantastic project. There are 47 units in total. There are 3 different model types, type A, B, and C. Type A being a 1-bedroom plus den. Type B is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Type C is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, but it also has a lock-off feature. So fantastic options here. Versalles, for those who don't know, is widely regarded as the foodie capital of Puerto Vallarta. Great restaurants, cafes. Don't even get me started on the cafes. I literally go to the gym just so I could eat at some of these cafes. Let's keep that a secret. But anyway, without any further ado, I'm gonna get into the video so you can see the model unit, and I'll show you, as I said, it's pre-construction. It's getting very close to being completed. Delivery date is starting May of this year. So let's get into the video so you can see what this wonderful project has to offer. Welcome to Central Residences. So I'm currently right out front of the entrance. Let me back up a little bit, give you some perspective. So the entrance, this street over here is Roma, and your entrance is off of Milan. For those that drive and have parking or purchase parking, it would be on the other side, which is Lisboa. There would be underground access. So this is the lobby, and then on in, we're gonna check out the model unit. It's a type B, which is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And we'll see what that looks like. This one's on the first floor, second floor. All right, as we walk in, what a difference it makes. It's a lot quieter, even with the construction going on. To the left over here is your storage room that has a washer and dryer set up. So perfect size to fit a stackable. And there's enough space that you can add additional cabinetry. You could even put cabinets on the wall, or you could keep it less dense so that you can keep some of your beach equipment or suitcases as well. Great thing is that it does come with a tankless water heater, and you also have a little sink. So you can keep all your house supplies here as well. Straight ahead, on the right is the first bedroom. This could be the guest bedroom. So the thing that I really like about model units, it gives you an idea how you can furnish the space. So this bed is a queen size bed. And if you wanted to, you could probably fit a king. You'd probably have to sacrifice 1 nightstand at least. But definitely if you like to have more space, you can do that. But if this is the guest bedroom, it's not necessary. Of course, you have your setups or hookup for your TV, windows to the hallway, and you got your mini split AC just above the doorway, and this is a pocket door to the bathroom. Let me close it so you can get an idea what that looks like. The feel. So this is really nice. You don't have to go outside of your room to use the bathroom, but it also serves as of course, you have access for those who, if you have guests, from the hallway. All right, so you got your shower, all the things that obviously a bathroom would have. All right, let's take a look of the kitchen. Okay, so built-in cabinets. You got this island as well. Very sleek, very nice. Dual sink, gas oven, and stove. And it's even on the second floor where there's no views or anything, you still get a lot of natural light, which I really like. Of course, you got your dining room area here. If you really like the furniture and the layout, let me know. Drop a comment. I like the furniture. And I'll let you know where they got it decorated, pass that information on to you. So over here, you do have access to, you do have a terrace. Let me pull back these curtains. So you have a private terrace. It has a very tall wall where you have privacy. Now, you can have a garden here, you could have outdoor furniture. I spoke with the developer, and for those that are curious, you could have a jacuzzi on your terrace as well. So if that's something that you're thinking about, that is definitely a possibility, and you can have that. All right, now let's take a look at the primary. Just over here. Now, this one has a king size bed. Love the headboard. It's the full length, essentially the full length of the wall. Great closet space. Let me pull back the closet so you'll see exactly what you can expect. Okay, so very nice built-in. You got drawers, you got places to put your shoes. And then on the other side, of course, the racks so that you can hang your clothing. All right. And you have an ensuite bathroom. Very nice. Granite countertops. All right. So this is a type B, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. As I mentioned, there are 3 model styles to choose from. Type A, which is a 1-bedroom plus den with 2 bathrooms. A type B, which we're currently in, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And a type C, which is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath with the unique feature of a lock-off. So you have on one side a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and the opposite side with its own separate entrance will be a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. All right, so now that you have an idea what this looks like and what the finishes you can expect, let's go to the rooftop and take a look at the amenities that they have up there. All right, so we're on the rooftop, and right from the get, you can see this amazing view of the bay. Beautiful sunny day. You see the people that are on the parasailing over here. But I'm gonna angle over here. These are where your 2 elevators are. So as you come out of the elevator, you're greeted with this view. Directly in front, this is a common area, lounge area. We'll take a look, heading towards this direction. To the right, just over here will be the co-work space where you're gonna have desks set up, you're gonna have your Wi-Fi, and it's oriented this side of the building because it's cooler in the day for those that need to work, but also you get this view. So you get the mountain view, range from south towards the east. In fact, you probably even see some of the flights or airplanes landing. It'll be a peaceful area for those who need to work or take meetings. In the summertime, these mountains are extremely lush green, looks like a rainforest. Once the rainy season starts, this has this terrace here as well. And you're right in the heart of Versalles. So on this particular street, which is Roma, you have several restaurants that are really, really great. So you got an Italian restaurant, you got some seafood, everything is within walking distance. So you're in the heart of the foodie capital that you can enjoy. Just across the street over here is Plaza Caracol. It's a local mall. There's a grocery store, Soriana, you can do that. There's even pickleball, there's a gym, so very convenient. There's some other malls, I'll talk about those as we get closer to the other side, but just wanted to show you what it would look like from the co-work space. Also, straight ahead, this would be the entrance to the gym. So you'd have a fully equipped gym. This would be the bathroom, either men's, this would be women's. So you'll have showers in here as well. And this space right here would be hand washing area as well. You'll have mirrors and so forth. So you'll get access to the gym, fully equipped gym with views towards the ocean. You'll have your elliptical, free weights, you know, everything that you need to get a workout in the comfort of your home on the rooftop, but of course, this view. Now, one thing that most people get concerned about is, will this view be protected? Yes. So just right here is a hospital, so that will never be replaced. And across the street where those palms are is Las Tules, which is a resort that only has 4 floors. So you can barely see it beyond the palm. So this view is essentially protected. You'll have that always. Now, just by that cluster of buildings is another mall that's super close, La Isla. And there's great things there, great stores, shopping. There's even a gym. The VIP theater is there as well. And you're right here on the avenue, the main strip. So for those that don't drive or don't care to drive, you have bus access just over here. Now, this would be the common area as well. So you're gonna have seating, lounge chairs. This is the area that everyone will have access to. Again, everything is oriented towards this amazing view. All right, I gotta be careful, I almost tripped on one of these wires. So just over here is the fire pit. And this area right here is gonna be filled with water. So you're gonna have the sunken living room with a fire pit with extension of the pool surrounding around you. This is the infinity pool. Again, over here, you'll have your lounge chairs, your day beds. They already started putting in the palms, so it's just gonna be a peaceful place of relaxation or personal retreat, way to get to know your neighbors or not get to know your neighbors. So very large infinity pool. Right now they're doing some tests to secure and make sure that there's no leakage. And over here to the left will be the jacuzzi. And over here in the shaded area, I mean, It's always great to have sun, but if you don't want to have sun anymore, you can come over here. There's gonna be other seating, another seated area, but also this is gonna be an area for barbecuing. So you'll have your sinks, you have your barbecue set up, and of course, you can't tell, but there's such a fresh breeze that flows throughout this space on the rooftop. It's a way that you can stay cool and enjoy your day. So this will be your views. Mountain, extended to ocean views as well to the south. South shore over here. In fact, I can see the tip, both tips, south and north. So all the way to Yelapa, Punta de Mita, and I can also see Las Mariatas. Now that concludes our tour today here at Central Residences. As a quick recap, this is a pre-construction building comprising of 47 units. There are 3 model types, type A, B, and C. And this is a great project in a wonderful neighborhood, close to pretty much everything. You got La Isla over here, you got Plaza Caracol, walking distance. There's even a hospital next door. The beach, I'm looking at it right now. It's pristine and it's super close. So if this is something that you're interested in and you want to get more information or see this in person, contact me today. Description on screen. Until my next video, thank you for watching. Kirk Knows PV, Real Estate and Lifestyle. I'll see you soon.